Hello, fellow libtards. Today we're going to be talking about a man who's upset at the potential of more gay people being around. In today's installment of Please Go Find a Therapist, we're going to be talking about Matt Walsh, who seems to have a problem with a cartoon television show because it is turning kids gay. Matt Walsh, who kind of just sounds like someone named him while they were sneezing, seems to have a problem with the popular television show for children, Peppa Pig. You know, the one where pigs talk?
This mirror looks normal to me.
Daddy, where's your big tummy gone?
I don't really consider myself a Peppa Pig fan, per se. I think Peppa's okay. I think she's trying her best, as we all are. I really don't understand why Peppa and her family are getting all this backlash, but I'm here to listen. Let's see what this Matt guy has to say.
This is from E! Online. It says, Penny Polar Bear is very excited to share about her parents. For the first time in its nearly 2-decade-long run, Peppa Pig has included a same-sex couple. The moment comes during the episode entitled Families, which aired on Britain's Channel 5 on September 6th. The short scene happens when Peppa's classmate, Penny Polar Bear, discusses her family during the school day. I'm Penny Polar Bear, she says, as she draws a photo of her two mothers in a dress. I live with my mommy and my other mommy. One mommy is a doctor, and one mommy cooks spaghetti. I love spaghetti. So this is quite a lot of celebrating happening on social media and in the media today as Peppa Pig has now included a gay couple. Another one bites the dust. Another one goes woke. I can't say I'm surprised by it. I knew the day was going to come. It is especially upsetting for me because
I, for one, am homophobic. Just say it how it is, brother.
Terrible. Peppa Pig I've always found to be, tolerable. It's got a little bit of a charm to it, and there are moments here and there, a little bit of sly kind of humor for the adults, and not much of that, but a little bit. But mostly it's a seemingly nice kind of innocent show for kids. And I can be in the room while it's on without wanting to jump out of a window.
What television shows are you watching that make you want to fucking end your life? Jesus Christ. This Matt Walsh character, he is a little dramatic, it seems. But I'm not trying to invalidate your emotions. If Adventure Time makes you want to commit suicide, that's I don't know, get some help maybe.
But of course, I knew that eventually this would happen. It can't, anything that exists for kids, any kind of kid entertainment, kid content, eventually they'll get around to it. And now they have with Peppa Pig, right? Because this is what you want when you have your 4-year-old watching Peppa Pig. You want her to be educated on same-sex couples, rather than being educated on, 1, 2, 3, ABC, that sort of thing. No, you want them to be educated about sexuality.
Okay, but then that goes the same way. Like, as a 4-year-old, you see like a mom and a dad character being depicted. Isn't that also not sexuality? It's just being straight. They're being exposed to being straight. Oh my God, they might grow up and become straight. Oh no, kind of the same thing. I think it is just making sure that when kids are growing up, it's normal. There's gay people, there's straight people, there's some people in between.
That the left always pulls with these sorts of things, very familiar. And they're already pulling these moves here. In this case, where they say to any critics, like anyone like myself who criticizes the inclusion of a gay subplot on Peppa Pig, what they'll say to us is, number one, why do you care so much? Why do you care? Why do you make such a big deal out of it? And then the other thing they'll say is, this isn't political. There's no agenda here. It's just they're just showing that gay people exist. It went on, the petition did, excluding same-sex families will teach children that only families with either a single parent or two parents of different sexes are normal. This means that children of same-sex parents may feel alienated by Peppa Pig and that other children may be more likely to bully them simply through ignorance. Well, except that, first of all, single-parent households and different sex two-parent households are the normal. Those are the normal households. Just like statistically, it's just a fact that those are the normal arrangements in our society and, in fact, in the whole history of human civilization.
Okay, yeah, so you're pulling out major statistics out here. Thanks, stats guy. They're not shoving same-sex parents down our throats. That's a crazy visual. They like just threw that in, sprinkled that in. One of the characters, like one of the side characters, one of Peppa's friends has lesbian moms. Okay, that statistically still holds up because they didn't make every single parent gay. They didn't do that. But if they did that, then that would be, I guess, a little eyebrow raising. Again, take all of this with a grain of salt. This is a kid show. It's a show for babies, and this man is 36. I don't think a 4-year-old is looking at that and being like, "Oh, dude, just turned gay." I do want to look at the comments, though. The first one that I see here is by Big Chungus, and it reads, "R.I.P. Peppa Pig, we will miss your normal version." God damn. The thing with YouTube is the person making the content might not even say the most egregious things. They might just insinuate it. And the comments will always double down and say the worst things. Like the one here saying, "For a show that was so influential that American children were starting to speak in a British accent, this too is horrifying knowing what it could persuade kids to become." Horrifying? Being gay is not horrifying. Also, British accent, saying stuff in a British accent is fun. Peppa Pig. Like, who doesn't want to say Daddy Pig in a British accent? That's hilarious. It's a shame they've stopped to this level. I was watching an older episode of Peppa Pig the other day with my 5-year-old daughter, and we were both laughing at how they were fat-shaming Daddy Pig. It was actually really funny. So this is interesting. So you're fine with the characters in the show making fun of someone for their weight, but when they become gay, dude, like, it's just funny the excuses people make to push their own stupid agenda. Like, Peppa Pig is not making any kid gay. And if you really are so concerned about like kids getting exposed to sex or sexuality and all that, get them off TikTok. Like, that is way worse than anything Peppa Pig is putting out. This Matt Walsh guy, this is the first content I've ever consumed of him, so I don't want to speak to his character. He doesn't seem all that bad. I think he's just, one of those motherfuckers. He's one of those guys that will always pick thought daughter over gay son when asked that question. And I might, stream a couple episodes of Peppa Pig now. I'm really in a gay mood right now.